Hi, Elizabeth. So I am ready for your reading. We're going to go ahead and begin. I don't have the Morgan Greer deck with me right now, but I will be working with the Before Tarot, which is pretty much the Rider-Waite. So we're going to go ahead and begin. And it says here you want to check, your name is Elizabeth, and you want to check on Joe and Corey. So Corey is a Scorpio water sign, and Joe is January 22nd. So I believe, let me check. I don't remember right now, but I think it's an Aquarius. Let me just check and see. Dates. Let me check. Yeah, he's an Aquarius. So he's also he's an air sign. Okay. So let me go back in here and check. So we're going to do Joe, and we said we're going to do Corey. Joe is Aquarius, Corey is Scorpio, and you are May 1st. So you are a Taurus. Okay, so you're Earth. I like Tauruses. My husband's a Taurus. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Going to shuffle the cards, praying to Archangel Michael. Let me see if you have any questions for me here. Okay, yeah, you have an email here. Okay, so it says, my main issue is I'm on the verge of divorcing Joe, but every time I try to give us a chance, it goes south. We fight almost every day. He brings out the worst in me when he's around. I feel like the only reason he's with me is because he's comfortable in his situation, home. It's really expensive to live here in our city. Let me see, where do you live? I can only imagine. You live in, California. Yep, that's really expensive. It says, I feel like we are staying in this because it's convenient, not love. Plus, we have 2 kids. Corey came along in time of comfort when I most needed it. We started off as friends, then during my pregnancy, he showed caring and sympathy to me with lots of attention. Even after my second child, he would check on me and see how I was doing while I was recovering. He was also in a rocky long distance relationship that went downhill for him. We attempt to break off the affair, but somehow we always end up in the same situation again. He brought out the best in me, and even though we only see each other around work, same campus, not department, we don't see each other outside of work. I guess I want to know what is their both intentions with me. I am no longer in love with Joe, but I care for him as a human and a father of my children. With Corey, it's unexplainable feelings. Okay, so thank you so much for your patience with your order. As you know, my daughter has the flu. She's doing much better, but she's, I don't know, this week, I guess, I don't know if it's a side effect from the flu, but she has been not sleeping well, and that's affected tremendously myself and my husband because we both work, especially me. I work in corporate, so it's hard. But anyways, I've been with little sleep. So we're going to start here with prayer, praying to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I pray to you for protection in the name of God and the angels, that I'm able to see clearly in this moment for Elizabeth, Joe, and Corey. Archangel Raziel, I pray that you provide me with vision and clarity so I can see clearly in this moment. So it is, and so shall it be. Amen. So we're focusing on your energy here. My nail. Gosh, I'm sorry. My nail, I don't know. I did my nails professionally at the salon, and I hate when it happens. I don't know what happened. And my nail broke off the dip. I did with the dip. I hate when that happens. Okay. So focusing on your energy, his energy, and your husband's energy. Let's see. I'm going to pull... other cards. Let's pull a animal spirit. Okay, let's see. So let's start with the animal spirit. Let's start with the animal spirit. These are your messages. Animal deities. It says symbology is divinity, guidance, and wisdom. It says too many people around the globe. Animals represent the first being, the ancient ones, and the all-knowing deities responsible for the creation of all things and the source of strength and guidance in times of trouble or need. In the painting entitled Council of Animals, a pantheon of animal spirits revolve around a boy playing the flute. The flute, also known as the shepherd's pipe, is one of the most ancient instruments used in early people to invoke powers of animal spirits. Okay, so it says symbology is divinity, guidance, and wisdom. So there's a lot of guidance coming your way. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. All right. We have pride, and this could be that you have a lot of, around you, there's a lot of pride energy. Maybe it could be your husband as well, I feel, or Corey that feels this pride. We have calm after the storm, good news and peace coming your way. Not for you. So there's something that's not for you, and it could be the marriage, right? Heal heart and spirit. So there's a need to heal your heart and spirit after a difficult time. And we have self-care, taking care of you. So spirit wants you to take care of you, heal yourself, and know that there is something that's not for you anymore. There's a lot of wisdom coming your way and calm after the storm, and there's some good news ahead. All right, so let's start the reading. The first one is the Querent, which is representing you. And we have the King of Pentacles. So you're wanting the separation, but you're also concerned about money, okay? What will happen if you do separate? What is going to happen? What is going to come through? You're concerned about that, okay? So that's definitely coming up here with the King of Pentacles. So that's you. You're also wanting that stability in a relationship. So that's coming up here. Very important, okay? Your husband, we have the Page of Cups. And I feel like one of the reasons why he's with you is for the children. The biggest reason is for the children and you know, also financially. But I feel the children, because the pages are usually children. Or young people. So I'm definitely getting the children as a big reason, okay? Corey, the Tower. So the Tower isn't a very good card. I feel like he isn't wanting something serious. He wants just to be the way things are right now. You don't mention if he's also married, but I feel like there's something that isn't very favorable with him. Like the Tower to me represents that disappointment, that disenchantment, that feeling of unhappiness, is what we're getting with the Tower, okay? Foundation of the relationship between person A and B. So the foundation of this relationship between you and your husband is the Ace of Swords, and there is this big dark cloud here, and the sword is cutting through it. So there's a lot of challenges, right, that you both are facing, you and your husband. However, it's like he doesn't want to put effort, I feel. It's like he doesn't want to try to put effort. But there isn't an interest from him to make it work. I feel like you've tried a lot, but he hasn't really put effort, and it seems like you're going to find out about something soon with him. Like there's something coming up soon that you're going to find out of your husband that will clarify a lot of things. And we have light at the end of the tunnel, conclusion, ending, and relief. So there's going to be some good news with your husband, believe it or not. Like, there's going to be something coming. I'm not sure what it is, but there is going to be some clarity. There's going to be some light at the end of the tunnel with this, with your marriage, with him. Maybe he's going to tell you something or confess something to you that's going to help make things better. Okay. For Corey, how he feels, how person A feels person B, and then foundation between. So how you and Corey look, we have the Temperance card. So the Temperance card to me is all about balance and trying to bring a balance. So again, I don't know if he's trying to balance you and another relationship he has, or you and job, or you and something. Like, there's something that he's trying to bring a balance to, is what I'm seeing. So he's really trying to bring a balance to something, if you will, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so he's trying to make something work, or he's trying to make something better. But there is something with balance here. Asian person. There is another woman around him. Reversing step back, different point of view. So there is another woman around him. Again, I'm not sure if he's married also, but I do see that could be the other issue that he's trying to resolve. How you see your husband. Not good. Seven of Swords to me is always a card that talks about betrayal, disappointment. It's a card that represents sadness. So Seven of Swords to me always represents like a lies or deceit or disappointment, or like, being betrayed. So that's how you feel towards how you see him. Like, you feel like he's not being good with you or sincere with you. How he sees you, how your husband sees you, is a hangman. And it's talking a lot about like a standstill, like maybe boredom, like feeling stuck in a rut. Like he has feelings, but he feels like there isn't much more to go after or to improve, is what I'm seeing with the Hanged Man. So there's a bit of a stagnant energy there. How you see Corey is the Queen of Pentacles. You have faith that things are going to get better. You have faith that things are going to improve, that things are going to that there's an improvement coming forward, is what we're getting. So you have faith that it's going to work out, that there's going to be some positive energy. It's 10 o'clock. Oops, sorry about that. Some positive energy. Okay. All right. And then, so I feel like you feel very good about him. There's a lot of illusion. There's a lot of positive energy here with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now, how he sees you, how Corey sees you, is the Magician. Again, there's a lot of magical energy there too. This is the Magician, which means that he feels like he can be himself with you. He can be whatever he wants with you. Like, he feels comfortable. Like, he feels himself. And that's a good thing, right? With you. He never has felt that before with anyone else. So that's definitely coming up here. Okay. Which is pretty interesting. Okay. The next card is where are we? We're number, let me just make sure, we're number 9. Okay, so what you feel about your husband, how you feel about him. And I got the Ace of Pentacles, and they're deep down, you still want to kind of work things out in times. And again, if it is because, you have so much invested in that relationship, he's the father of your children, you live together, you've been together for such a long time. So you may there's a part of you that wants to work something out, or maybe even try to, like, if you want to separate, but make it in a peaceful way. Okay? How your husband feels towards you. The Three of Cups. He sees you as a friend, as, you know, I feel like this is the card of friendship. So he, like you said, it's just a convenient relationship. Like, there's a convenience there, but there isn't love. And that's what I see. He sees you as someone that he cares about, but I don't see him in love. Like, and I feel like you as well. Like, it's a mutual thing. Both of you are in that same situation. How you feel towards Corey is the Justice card. And Justice is all about truth, and it talks all about you being very upfront with him and straightforward with him, and him, I feel like he knows everything about you, and he knows where you're at. But you also feel a little bit of sadness because you feel like you want more with Corey, and he's not giving that to you, what you want. How does Corey feel towards you? Nine of Pentacles. He feels good with you. Nine of Pentacles is good fortune, is success, is comfort, is good energy. Okay, so that is definitely coming up here. So yeah, that is definitely coming up here with that. How we already did how Corey feels towards you. So he feels good about you. But he feels like there's stagnation, no movement, and slowness. So he feels like maybe you're going to stay in this relationship, and he's been waiting for a long time, and he's afraid that it's not going to go anywhere because you're married. So that could be why he feels this way. Forgiveness. Maybe there's something that has been upset about. Maybe something that was said or done between you and Corey. And so he feels like there's some forgiveness work that needs to be done between you and Corey. Outcome between you and your husband. New beginnings. There's another chance coming in. Or an offer. Outcome between you and Corey is Page of Wands. So I feel that between you and Corey, there could be something. Ooh, happy times. So, let's see. Is there going to be a reconciliation between Elizabeth and her husband, the Moon? So I feel like you may try to work it out again with your husband, but it may not manifest in anything else. The Moon is about disappointment. And you and Corey are going to have some good energy here. Is he wanting more, Corey? Let's see. Vacation, break, fun. I feel like he doesn't want a commitment either for now. The intention for your husband is he may want to try to work something out where he can have a separation or a divorce, but he doesn't want financial burden, if that makes sense. And he wants to make sure that he has access to his kids. He's worried about, he's worried if he divorces, what is going to happen. Not that you're going to do anything wrong, but he's worried that you may get involved with someone else in the future, what's going to happen with that new person, all that. So that's his biggest worry. So I feel like his intention is to try to work something out with you so that you both can come to an agreement and maybe have a separation. I feel like he may want to give it one more try, but it's going to be, I feel at the end of the day, it's going to come out to a separation, or some sort of an agreement between you and him. And I feel like it's going to be worked out in a good way. I don't see anything bad between you and your husband. Now with Corey, what is going to come with him? You need to be flexible with him about something if you want to continue with this. The Sun. Okay, so there's potential with him, but you got to give it time with Corey. I don't know, again, if he's married, it could be that he has a lot of issues too. But if you're flexible, you can get some Sun energy with him. You can get some happiness with him in the future down the road. But he needs to work something out with that other woman that I'm seeing around him. He has to work something out. And once he works that out, there's potential for something more serious. Okay? So there's potential with Corey. He's just giving it time. He wants you to resolve the issue with your husband, get that resolved so that he can move forward. And he needs to resolve some issues himself as well. So there is potential with Corey. With your husband, I see a future separation that's going to be resolved amicable. And you need to there needs to be flexibility with Corey to get the son to be happy. So that is what I'm seeing here for you, Elizabeth. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you have any concerns or questions, let me know. Angel blessings, and I hope that this reading brought you lots of light and healing. Big hugs.